Starting a business is not for the faint of heart, but there are some key things that need to be understood before you start your business in order to make sure that it is successful and built on a solid foundation. Let's talk about it. The first thing that you need to understand is your why. Why did you choose entrepreneurship? Why did you choose to leave a 9 to 5, working 5 days a week for 40 hours of pay to venture off and do your own thing? And then once you understand your why, you need to write that down because your why will keep you going when times get rough. And believe me, in running your own business, times will get rough. But when you revert back to your why, it brings you back and keeps you on track to keep going in your business. Now that you know your why and you've written it down, now we need to understand, what is your end goal? Is your end goal in your business to have more family time with your family, and not answering to someone else and them telling you what to do, when to do, and why to do it, or how to do it? Or maybe your end goal is to have a certain amount of money in your bank account. Or maybe your end goal is to be famous and have your face plastered on every billboard across the world. But understanding your end goal will help you to keep going as well. And it's something that needs to be thought about from the very onset of starting your business. Now that we understand your why and what you desire your end goal to be, now we need to determine, what do you sell? Because in order to run a business, you got to make money. And in order to make money, you got to sell something, right? So what is it that you sell? Do you sell makeup? Do you sell perfume? Do you sell journals? Do you sell coaching? Or are you a consultant? What is it that you sell? Because this will help you on the way to your success and help you to understand more of your business and what it is that you need to do next. So understanding what you sell is very necessary. And one thing I would like to say is, please do not put too many products out at one time. Putting too many products out at one time will cause you to have a mixed message, especially if those services or those products are not on the same in the same industry. Like, you can be a photographer who also does makeup or who also sells candles. That sends a mixed message, and you want your consumers to be clear about what it is that you sell. So nail down what it is that you sell in particularly, and start with 2, maybe 3 items at the most, especially in the onset of your business. So now that we understand your why, we understand your end goal, and we understand what you sell, now we need to understand who you sell to. Sounds simple, right? But it's not. Let's get into it. So, as a business owner, you are either a B2B or a B2C. Some people call it a DTC, but for this video, we will call it a B2C. So a B2B is a business to business. A business to business is not going to want to buy your product one at a time. No, they want that in bulk because they have to put it on their shelves in order to get it to the consumers. So now you have to create pricing based around bulk prices, or selling your product in bulk so that you can make your profits that you're looking to make. If you're a B2C, that means you sell straight to consumers, and you're selling maybe one at a time, maybe 4 at a time, maybe 10 at a time. But usually it's like 1 or 2 at a time. So now you can set your prices based on selling 1 at a time to make sure that you're still making the profit that you desire to make. Knowing these 4 things right off the rip before you do anything else is very vital to the foundation of your business. Before you come up with a name, before you come up with brand colors, before you come up with anything else, knowing these 4 things will help you to have a much more solid understanding and foundation to your business.